Hello guys, this is your health and life coach Paris Costantino, and today I would love to talk to all of you about one of the greatest superfoods ever. One product that's made by the most wonderful insects. That's right, insects. And what I'm referring to here is bees. Don't you love bees? Personally, I adore them. So today I'm going to make a short reference in regard to bee pollen, one of the greatest superfoods ever. And there are more than 250 nutritional and healing substances found in this single superfood. Wow! So many nutritionists consider bee pollen to be one of the most complete food sources ever. So the Institute of Agriculture, Apiculture in the ex-Soviet Union regarded bee pollen to be of extreme nutritional importance because only the vitamin that you find inside a powerful bioflavonoid called vitamin P, rutin, that is. So again, rutin, a powerful bioflavonoid that has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action, will be more than enough to be taking bee pollen on a regular basis because it helps strengthens our blood capillaries, it helps reestablish a normal blood flow, and it helps by lowering cholesterol and other things in the body. So bee pollen is a great source. First of all, it has a perfect amino acid profile. Second, it's filled with fats, vitamins, carbohydrates. It's actually the greatest source of vitamins ever found in a single food by Mother Nature. Wow! So bee pollen, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most nutrient-dense superfoods ever. According to research by doctors in Italy, France, and the ex-Soviet Union, bee pollen is one of the richest sources of protein in the whole world. Bee pollen consists of 25% of protein. Okay, and this protein is easily assimilated by our human body because it is in a pre-digested form. Gram for gram, bee pollen contains it has been estimated that gram for gram bee pollen contains 5 to 7 times more bioavailable protein than eggs, meat, and cheese. Wow! Bee pollen has pollen aphrodisiac and fertility improving qualities and properties. So it can help with an under-functioning sexual hormonal system. If you're suffering from an under-functioning hormonal system in regard to your sexual system, your sexuality, it may help treat this problem effectively. If you're again suffering from chronic prostate enlargement, benign prostatic hyperplasia, it may help treat a benign prostate enlargement quite effectively. So it has a pollen aphrodisiac effect. It may also help with colitis, with a chronic low-grade systemic inflammation in the colon. It may help with bronchitis and asthma, asthmatic patients. That is, so it helps with the chronic low-grade inflammation in the lungs, in the lining of the lungs. It may help with certain forms of cancer. Okay, its high content of antioxidants may help they may help neutralize free radicals in your body and consequently increase your longevity rate. So it's a powerful superfood. Like I've mentioned in previous speeches, chronic low-grade systemic inflammation is the primary cause of all kinds of diseases, almost any kind of disease. And whatever ends in itis, in medicine like arthritis, psoriasis, colitis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, whatever ends in itis means and it clearly implies chronic low-grade systemic inflammation. So bee pollen, with its high content of antioxidants, its phospholipids and unsaturated fatty acids, it has a potent anti-inflammatory effect. So you can use it to treat chronic low-grade systemic inflammation in your body quite effectively, quite efficiently. And you can also improve the pain threshold in regard to any disease, because I will go on and theorize that the cause of chronic pain is chronic inflammation in the body. So it can also help with high histamine levels in the body. So by lowering high histamine levels, it can most definitely help you to heal allergies, all kinds of allergies. And it can help with a syndrome, a certain kind of a health situation that a lot of people are suffering nowadays, and that's histamine intolerance. That's right. So by lowering histamine levels, it can most definitely help people that are suffering from this syndrome, histamine intolerance. And mind you that one of the multifactorial causes, underlying causes of histamine intolerance are the 4Gs and the 5Gs that are introduced in our atmosphere the last years. So bee pollen and propolis, is wonderful bee creation, bee products, can most definitely help with the detrimental effects that the microwave electromagnetic radiation can have on our bodies. Okay, so this is a great healing property of the bee pollen. Another great healing property that bee pollen has, it has bactericidal action, which means literally that it can help your body, your immune system, get rid of pathological bacteria, pathological microbes, and can help with a lot of different pathological microbes like E. coli, Staphylococcus aureus, and other bacteria that can cause any kind of infection in any kind of system and organ in your body. Lung infection, stomach infection, intestinal infection, respiratory infection, kidney infection. The bee pollen has the property to help you get rid of these pathological bacterial infections. One small reminder here, I've mentioned in previous speeches before that we're living in a historically unprecedented toxic social and atmospheric environment. There are in our atmosphere now more than 120,000 toxic chemicals that have been introduced the past 80 years, and we're breathing, drinking, and eating these chemicals like chemically fertilized food, genetically modified food, glyphosate, Roundup, the 4Gs, the 5Gs, all this fear, all this unprecedented toxic stress. All these toxins, this toxic information that we're metabolizing, we're ingesting in our bodies every single day, they need to be detoxified. We need to get rid of them if we want to maintain a great level of psychosomatic health. So we must, a total and absolute must, incorporate into our daily nutritional diets, into our daily nutritional regimes, if you will, all kinds of powerful superfoods. And one of the greatest superfoods to do that, to help us detoxifying our body along the way, are bee products, and especially bee pollen. High antioxidant levels in bee pollen, by neutralizing free radicals, they help by increasing your longevity rates. And there are two kinds of superfoods that can greatly help you by expanding your longevity rates, that is. And these superfoods, these bee products, are bee pollen and royal jelly. That's right. And mind you that antioxidants help herbs, help you when you're taking any herbs for your treatment, help make herbs more effective, to work more effectively. And that's fantastic. Bee pollen also helps treat anemia and also helps treat diabetes type 2. What it does, it actually, with its polysaccharides content, it helps treat insulin resistance in the body. It also has a hypoglycemic effect, which means a blood lowering effect. But again, with its high polysaccharides content, it helps treat insulin resistance in the body. And in this way, it helps treat diabetes type 2 effectively. And it also helps treat sinusitis. Bee pollen improves speed, strength, endurance, and energy levels. So that makes it absolutely ideal for all kinds of athletes, for long marathon runners, for dancers, for bodybuilders, and even people that are working at the construction site. So it returns heart rate back to normal very quickly. Okay, the British Sports Council actually mentioned a 40 to 50% increase in strength in athletes that were taking bee pollen product supplements regularly. Wow, that's fantastic. So Antila Nanaki, the coach of the Finnish national track team that literally swept the Olympics in 1972 and won all the gold medals, mentioned in one interview that all the athletes in the Finnish national track team were taking bee pollen products and supplements. So bee pollen is fantastic for all people that are working hard, that people that are involved in the field of repeated muscle exertion. Actually, it improves repeated muscle exertion. Bee pollen and raw honey may also decrease the blood lipid levels and consequently help the prevention of obesity and help with weight control management. So they can help anybody to lose weight or the prevention of obesity, like I've mentioned before. So another great property that bee pollen has is its power to help with the heart. Like I've mentioned today, it can help athletes, it can help to return the normal heart rate in athletes. And another thing that it does, by lowering the bad LDL and total cholesterol, and by raising the good, good HDL cholesterol, the high density lipoprotein, it may help in the prevention of atherosclerotic plaque atherosclerosis. And by helping in the prevention of atherosclerosis and oxidative stress, it's fantastic for any kind of heart patient, for any kind of person that is facing a cardiovascular disease, to be taking bee pollen regularly. It's also great in lowering the cardiovascular disease in menopausal women. Bee pollen is also good for your bones. Actually, bee pollen increases the amount of calcium and phosphate levels in your bones. In this way, it decreases the bone loss. So what this means is that it may be useful in the prevention of osteoporosis, or if somebody is already suffering from osteoporosis, it may be useful in treating osteoporosis. So again, bee pollen is also good for your bones. Bee pollen contains 11 different enzymes, and because of its great enzymatic content, it may help greatly in the digestion process. Like I've mentioned before, actually 130 milligrams, again 130 milligrams of bee pollen only can digest 3 pounds of food. Wow! So it's fantastic for digestion. And actually, experiments have shown that people that are taking bee pollen on a regular basis, they decrease their daily food intake by 15 to 20%. Wow! So other great healing benefits of bee pollen include improving liver health. It actually helps the body to get rid of certain toxins, certain toxicity that is coming from certain pharmaceutical drugs and certain other chemical toxins from the atmosphere. So in this sense, it enhances liver health, which is fantastic. It improves the nutritional status, nutritional levels in the elderly, which is again is fantastic. It may help menopausal women to get rid of menopausal symptoms. Wow! Another great thing that bee pollen does is to enhance our immune system to fight off pathological microorganisms, and actually it enhances macrophages. So it's great for, it has an immune enhancing property and action. Another great thing that it does, and I have mentioned it here in this speech already today, is that it may help in both the prevention and treatment of cancer, especially cancer of the prostate. Okay, so it may help with prostate cancer, and it helps fight cancer, certain forms of cancer in many ways. But one way that it does, it helps the body to stop a process called angiogenesis. You see, when we have a tumor in our bodies, the tumor, the cancer, creates blood vessels to nourish, to send nutrients and nourish that specific tumor. And one of the properties of this wonderful superfood, bee pollen, is to kill this, to stop this process of angiogenesis of the blood vessels that have been created to feed a tumor. So it's also great for cancer. It may help with many kinds of different allergies. So if you're allergic to something, it may help you. But a caveat, people that are, it may cause, okay, there's this oxymoron, this paradox that it may cause, although it's not something that happens often, it may cause allergic reactions to certain individuals, especially people that are allergic to pollen. So before you go on and start taking bee pollen, I will go on and strongly suggest you to have an allergy test or consult a qualified health practitioner like a naturopathic physician or somebody who knows what he's doing. So again, you must have an allergy test or test it in yourself or go to an expert and see if it's safe for you. So bee pollen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great superfood. But last but not least, I will go on and tell you that this is only a superfood that one can incorporate into his or her daily nutritional regime, nutritional strategies, if this superfood matches your own unique bioindividuality. And of course, there are many factors that we have to take into consideration for the improvement of our psychosomatic health, and that is our lifestyle, to make lifestyle changes, to make profound and permanent, powerful lifestyle changes, like lowering our stress levels, changing our mindset, and changing to a more positive, more creative, more joyful, happier mindset, creating good social relationships, like creating a good friendship. Everybody needs a buddy, or if you're not having already an established sexual erotic life, like if you're not already married or involved into a romantic relationship, it's a great idea to create a sexual relationship, a romantic erotic relationship. Okay, get rid of our emotional traumas. Okay, sleep earlier, have a better quality level of sleep, exercise, walk in nature, watch comedies, breathe better. All these great lifestyle changes and strategies we can always choose to use at any given moment of time to profoundly improve our levels of health. So again, this is Paris Constantino, your health and life coach, having made a short reference today to this wonderful bee product, this wonderful superfood, bee pollen. And again, be cautious, have an allergy test before you go on and try it, or consult your qualified health practitioner, medical doctor that knows what he's doing, or a naturopath or a functional medicine doctor, or whatever that might be for your case. And go ahead and give it a try, see if it works for you. And this is again Paris, wishing you all from the bottom of my heart to have the very best day ever. May God bless you all. Bye.